Hello, it's Meg. I want to do a flip through of the Liminal Lilac. I just got it. I don't know anything yet, but I'm so excited. This is a smooth version that doesn't exist. It is by Olba Art and available on Make Playing Cards in Eco Herbage, which I'm also going to be purchasing. And there's a B-roll one too, which I'm also really excited about. Oh, and a big version that looks like this, which I will also be getting. It's the Chalice of Becoming. Incredible. I cried. I cried when I opened it and saw that. Obviously, of course I would have. So this is so sweet. It says 1 admission to the Liminal Lilac. And then if we look at the Liminal Lilac, it says the Liminal Lilac is a place your spirit knows, a place where all objects of life hang buoyant in the air, everything fogged with a subtle pink glow, which is like the background. Everything is like so well thought of in this creation. It's amazing. Everyone's amazing. Here, wisdom is distilled into particles that float as low-hanging clouds of warm mist that diffuse this pink light of source and cradle the body, blanketing skin with particles of opalescent dew. This place is a potion of melancholy, wistful joy and wonder. To behold it is sublime, and can only be truly witnessed in the present moment, as it is too much to transpose. Memories float as tiny specks here; they could never hold it. But the imprint of this place transmute into passion, an orgasm, an idea, a tear. It is endless, pulsing. To attempt to grasp its essence is about as foolish and as fun as putting candy floss on a stick. These fragments are lovingly curated by me and lovingly created by those who came before me, who have visited and admired this same place, bold fools who have finally done away with words and dedicated their precious time and attention to create these visual portals, offering glimpses of this place's essence through different techniques, textures, colors, landscapes, expressions. This place will be forever sought, but impossible to claim. Each artwork chosen acts as a tiny window for us to press our hands and noses up against, not really knowing what we came here for, but coming away with an unexpected transmutation of the profound beauty and peace embodied within the artist's intention. Liminal Lilac is the most enduring energy that suspends all our experiences, hopes, and dreams, all at once fleeting and enduring, the place we all call home. Amazing. The images initially present a stillness with a sort of expectancy. I like to think that's because they are incomplete, awaiting the final ingredient, your conscious attention. In quantum physics, it has been proven that observation actually irreversibly changes the state of that which is being perceived, i.e., it sets a stage for the picture of the intangible to be completed by that which cannot be confirmed to mere materials, and can only be truly understood by the observer in that fleeting present moment, because what they are seeing transforms before their very eyes as it weaves into their emotional inner landscape, producing a new work of art entirely. With love, Rose. Okay, and then this is about the creator, and yeah, I am reading this also because it's beautiful and very, I think, relatable. The deck was created initially as a personal, self-directed art therapy project to support with the processing of complex emotions kicked up by new motherhood and my search for meaning after being made redundant just before giving birth. As a neurodivergent person with synesthesia, I found it hard to verbalize what I was feeling, but I was feeling drawn to certain colors, textures, and expressions, finding it easier to simply point at things to share my challenging experiences, which I'm taking notes. I'm like, okay, yes, which I'm going to be using. I feel very emotional about this. Like, I'm going to be using this in that way also. Wow, I don't know. Thank you. I had my hands full with a newborn, and chronic fatigue stole my attention away from every spare moment I could salvage. I felt separated from my usual creative outlets and therefore unable to regulate, feeling a downward spiral of darkening helplessness as the color was slowly leaking out of my life. I needed to get my color back, the language of my emotions, to reconnect with my creative soul, and I didn't turn to a blank page. Instead, I started where others have already been, to tread their footsteps and immerse myself in their hard-earned wisdom. In any spare time I could find, I trawled various open license art repositories where thousands of paintings are available to download. I decided to trust my intuition, and in the beginning, I simply let it guide me toward images that mirrored my vast and complex emotional landscape, a bit like gathering the words before building the sentences. After many weeks, I had personally selected just over 400 pieces of art and noticed that they mostly appeared to relate to the Romantic and Impressionist movements that occurred between 1800 and 1910. Then began a careful selection process over many subsequent weeks, tuning into my feelings and having deep conversations with the art to select those that were responding to in the same language. By keeping this process consistent and presently focused, always taking time to simply respond to each in turn and put one foot in front of the other, so to speak, it was enlightening at the end to witness how the final curation of paintings spoke to each other and to me in different configurations. Crucial to this project was the intention behind not only each selection of art, but the selection of a single color contained within, which for me captured and resonated the essence of the overarching feeling being communicated. These colors, presented on the backs of the cards, serve to replace words and a complex dialogue with your inner world. In times when perhaps the paintings themselves carry too much information to know where to begin, you can start here, with the cards face down, tuning into what color or group of colors you are feeling drawn to and why. I love that so much. Like, it's like so thoughtful. Like, there's been times the last few years where I can't look at decks at all. It's too much. I have to, pip decks only. Very, very simple. Just, this is amazing. Or perhaps what patterns you can create that make your own heart sing. Art therapy, meditation, epiphanies, quiet reflection, creative inspiration. The possibilities with these cards are as endless as your imagination. Oh, man. Okay, so let's just look at them. My battery's dying, so let's do that. And these are the backs, which are amazing, which she recently, sorry, my hands are dirty. I'm just dirty. She discovered that the Mother Witch, which I guess we can get to after, the colors, pair really, really well. So I'm extremely grateful once again for the work that she's done with this bag to show that. And that's on her Instagram, pictures of that if you want to see. Like, just really amazing. But I just want to flip through them. I'm going to do this so that I can know where to put them. I'm just going to sit back down and look. So, oh, I also want to make this note too. Hold on, where's my... Okay, so this is one of my favorite Oracle decks ever. It's the, gosh, what is this called? It's this tarot deck. But I chopped off the tops and the bottoms, so it's just the images. Not Rackham, what is it? Oh goodness, I don't remember. But it reads really, really well. So that was another reason that I'm very excited about this, because I can and do like to read, just like these things in a row. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Anyway. So I'll be able to read this in that way too. And anyone can. But I want to look at the images that she chose. So on the backs of them, it has the title and the artist and the year. This is why she chose the Eco Herbage, because this is a prototype that she bought for herself and then she gifted it to me because we are friends. And I'm so grateful to have that connection. I don't know. I'm feeling emotional about it because it's like, it's really nice to be able to connect with other people in general, but also like new moms, I guess. And old moms and everyone really. But this on the smooth, it did this, I think, is the feeling. But I'm buying the Eco Herbage too, because I am obsessed already, just with its intention and its creation, I guess. It feels like hope, you know? So we'll just look at the paintings. And if you guys have suggestions for pairings, that would be helpful too. These ones I'm like, okay, I need the Oracle d'Or now, which I've never really like thought about or considered, but it's hard because we want to look at the backs, right? We want to look at the backs too. I actually think I do need to stand up. So, well, my eyes are full of tears. I cannot see. Hold on. It's so beautiful. I guess I can do it like this. Well, here, I'll do this. And then this one's like that. And then I'm gonna do it like this. And then I'll just clump them together. That was too fast. Oh, this one really jumped out at me. I kind of can't wait for like winter again. I wish I had the vitamin D levels. But I really do love this one too, which this is sort of a now time, and it's Sunset at Pourville, Open Sea, Claude Monet, 1882. There's something else that's like feels really grounding about this, and that it is like she was talking about reaching into the past to the people that have been there before. And I think that like when you're going through something like a big transition in your life, no matter what it is, like it's so helpful to reach into the past to the people who have done it before. And that can imply like an ancestral practice, or like, you know, just talking to people, or understanding that people have been there before, contemplating geology, rocks, paintings. This is so stunning. What is this? After Sunset Looking East, Dwight William Tryon, 1915. I live near Lake Michigan, and I need to go there. And this is beautiful. We were just there the other day. And maybe I need to go every day and sit with it. This one is also Crescent Moon at Sunset. Arkhip Kuinzi, 1890. Here's the Chalice of Becoming, which is incredible. Yeah, I feel very emotional about this. I also like have an appreciation for art, like we all do. Wow, it's also like this is almost like the water deck that I've been wanting, actually. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on. Probably also why the smooth is not the best cardstock for this. What is this? Violet and Silver, The Deep Sea, James McNeill Whistler. And like getting to know, like, I've never heard of James McNeill Whistler. Like, I don't know, who's that? But I can, you know, using it that way too, like pulling a card and then looking into the artist's other pieces. Forest Near the Water. This guy again. Nice. And maybe other people do know because they have a connection to the Impressionists, which I have an appreciation for, but I've never really looked into it. I love these ones. What I want, and like now I want to know more too. Like, what is that? What's the medium? I'm gonna go a little faster so I can shuffle them and lay them out. And we can look at the backs too. Ooh. What is this? Stack of wheat, snow effect, overcast day. Stack of wheat, thaw, sunset. Nice. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. I'm so excited. I'm stimming. Look at that. Orpheus. Odilon Redon. 1903. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but now I'm like, okay, I need that Oracle deck. I used to have the tarot deck, but I gave it to a friend. They're sliding all over. This is amazing. It's Monet, of course. I can kind of recognize that. That's beautiful. This one too. This one I've seen before. It's that artist again. Wow, I'm obsessed. Oh, wow. Portrait of artist. Hey, it's him who's doing all the the paintings I like in here. It's funny because I'm like thinking about how this deck is like, I've talked about it before with Majestic Earth, where it's like it invites you into the world. Like it's a very pro-social like sort of creation in this way. Like I want to have perspectives and like talk to people and see the world, right? Through their eyes and their priorities and their appreciation and stuff. Oh, we know this guy. Amazing. In that it kind of like, this is perfect. I as I've mentioned, I've been like obsessed with Your Heart in Your Hand since I got it maybe a week ago now, and this feels like that too. Like that one, I didn't think that this would be an outside deck, but I'm really excited to have this because I'm gonna buy one to have another copy, so this can be like my outside one. Because I think it wants to go outside. That's amazing. So yeah, any suggestions for pairings? I'm gonna film a video going through the Memento Mori and making it my own, and I think that might be something to pair with it too. Look at this. Okay, I think I want to pull a card based on the backs. Okay, I'm gonna pull one just randomly, and then I'm gonna pull one based on like the color that I... Okay, right. Here's the random one. Flower clouds. Wow. This one stood out to me too when we were flipping through, because I was just at the down by the docks, the marina, the other day, yesterday, looking at the boats, thinking about living on a boat. Okay, I'm gonna pick one based on the colors. I feel like this one's sticking out to me for some reason. The Scarlet Sunset. Oh, wow. They're friends. Look at this. Wait, who is this? Turner? and read on. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. Amazing. Okay, this is, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna look at them and, oh wait, hold on, time out. I'm so sorry. Let's look at the, let's look at it with Mother Witch. I was actually feeling like a certain type of way, and now I feel better, actually. It's amazing. I bet maybe it's not a one-to-one sort of situation here. She found the ones that are one-to-one though. But I wonder if it just sort of matches. I think that it does, just, that would be like this. Yeah, this is great. I wonder if there's a pink one that one would go better with. Maybe this one? Yeah. We don't have to go through the whole thing, but I like this pairing. I'm gonna explore that. I want to see maybe if it looks, how it looks with, I guess the Memento Mori, because it's here. And I am going to, I want to pair this with something specific. And I want to see if it, I think that, no, I think I don't like it just the way that it is. But I think in a reading, they could probably work. But again, I feel like I'm not in like the position or like the mode to be considering that right now. I really just want to like see this on its own and do through that. Majestic Earth, obviously, like incredibly so. Any found art deck probably. Trying to think. Also Story Through Stone. I've been using this just to evoke a feeling, and that's what this is also doing, and I like that. Like just at the end of a reading, just like pulling this card and just like looking at it and just maybe like a tea leaf reading kind of thing, but also just like feeling something and not like always having to make meaning of it. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go sit with this.